I'm going to just go ahead and say it.
High skill stuff right here on the inside by both fighters, but Jojo Diaz just a little bit cleaner with the combinations, coming forward, the hunger, the body language.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I don't feel that Ryan Garcia should come back and get an immediate title shot. If you don't know, he vacated the WBC interim title, which Jojo Diaz just defeated Javier Fortuna for last night on the DAZN co-feature to Sullivan Barrera, Gilberto Ramirez versus Sullivan Barrera. I'm T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Covering our fights live and uncut. Well, there may be a cut in this video. Nah, not likely. So let's go ahead and get into it. Ryan Garcia defeated Luke Campbell to win the WBC interim title. Teofimo Lopez, WBC, WBA, IBF, WBA Super, IBF, WBO, and Ring Magazine 135-pound champion. Devin Haney. Here, let's listen into the particulars. Please subscribe. Take your time out. Like the video.
Scorecard.
We're going to go into deep.
Once again, the winner of this bout will be crowned as the WBC Interim Lightweight World Champion. And now, here are the judges' totals. Mike Tate scores it 117-110. Karen Holderfield 116-111. Zachary Young 115-112. All for your winner by unanimous decision from South El Monte, California, Jojo Diaz Jr.
So before we listen to his post-fight interview, this is a good time to go look at the rankings on my website, FightView360.com. We keep track of the rankings and update them every month in accordance to the sanctioning bodies, WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, and the Ring. Let's go down to 135 pounds. As I told you, if you don't know, Teofimo Lopez is the top dog at 135 pounds. He has all of the major titles, including the top belt regarding the WBA. Teofimo Lopez may be taking on George Kambosos in Australia in October, of all places. Not August on the zone, on Fight.tv as it's currently listed through Triller. Devin Haney is the WBC champion. It's just some bullshit with the WBC, but let me just jump right into it without being too long-winded. I personally feel that the WBC should order Devin Haney and Jojo Diaz to fight. Eliminate that interim title. And then the winner of that fight Ryan Garcia. Now, when you're the franchise champion, you don't have a mandatory. They created that just like when you're the super champion, you don't have a mandatory unless the organization sanctioning bodies say otherwise. So in this case, Teofimo Lopez only has two mandatories that he'll have to worry about is the IBF and the WBO. Because the WBC franchise is a designation. And it's caused so much confusion in the boxing community. And it's not just me. The boxing community is torn in half, many in favor of, yo, that franchise shit ain't no real belt. But at the same time, it is what it is. So he is the top dog. I'm not going to go against that. Just like when it comes to WBA. I don't count the WBA world. But yet I have to count Devin Haney's belt. It's weird. So let's go listen to his post-fight interview. And I understand the money is with Ryan Garcia. I wouldn't be surprised if Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia happens next, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Tank Davis versus Mikey Garcia. But we're hearing Mikey Garcia, or rumors are Mikey Garcia and Riga's program. So also, Zone, I see what you did here, Zone. You think I didn't figure you out? So basically, the Zone has found a way with my interface that you can't see like the screen. So I can push play. You can see the time moving, but I ain't not knowing that motherfucker. Okay, crafty Zone, but give me about a month or so. I'm going to get past this. So anyway, we've been using the YouTube to listen to the post-fight interviews and everything. So even though I can watch the fights, still I can't. They did something.
Celebrating your first win as a father. What has his presence meant to you?
Everything, man. Everything. He's my motivation to wake up every single day and grind day in and day out. I've been just busting my ass, man, to just have a better future for my son Zenith, man. And I just want to keep on putting great fights until my career is over and keep on getting the best fights and fighting the tough challengers, man, as I face Javier Fortuna tonight. Thank you. LA, what up? We in here.
This was your debut
Stand
at
up.
135 pounds, but you promised coming in you were the stronger fighter. You promised you would be the pressure fighter. What gave you that kind of confidence going
Clear
up against
win.
a guy who has been physical and avoided for most of his time?
I've been sparring guys that were 160, 165 pounds, 155 pounds. I've been fighting heavy guys my whole entire life, man. So I'm already used to that type of power, and I could fight these guys. I could fight all the top contenders and all the top champions at 135 pounds.
You went the entire 12 rounds against Rakhimov without a cut. And then early in this fight, that same area that we saw the cut against Tevin Farmer opens up again. What were you thinking in that moment?
I was just like, shit, man, I hope it ain't as big as the Tevin Farmer's fight, man. I was like, fuck, please let it not be like that. But then I ended up going to the corner. They said it was all good. It was the same thing, too, man. We exchanged headbutts, but it was all good.
What were you seeing in that early stage when you get that cut? Was it just a clash of heads?
Yeah, it was a clash of heads, and I knew that he was trying to dictate the pace. He was trying to move around a box, and I just wanted to keep my composure, stay calm, dictate to the body, because I knew that I was going to take a toll like he did in the fight.
I'll tell your son to watch out for that cut there, aiming for it. You said after this fight, you would let the fans, the commentators decide if you were going to stay at 135 pounds. What do you think about your future at 135?
Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, let's make this shit happen, baby. I'm ready. 135, let's get it.
Was this fight any different than you expected it to be?
Yeah, man, Javier Fortuna is a hell of a warrior. I mean, I was landing some good shots, and he's a pretty slick defensive fighter. I thought I was going to be able to land my body blows a little bit more flush. I did a couple of times, but he's pretty slick in there by maneuvering, moving his arms and stuff, because he's an experienced hell of a fighter, man. So hats off to Javier Fortuna. I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope he continues. And all you fucking pussy-ass fighters, you guys better give Javier Fortuna a fight.
So do you believe after this performance against Javier Fortuna, you're ready for one of the top guys at 135?
Absolutely. Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
All right, Jojo, I think your son's done with this interview. I'm going to turn to your promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. Congratulations. Oscar, your thoughts on Jojo's performance?
Oh, I wanted to hear Oscar. Here, let's go back and hear Oscar. We may have to do a jump cut. But the problem is, it's an easy in-house fight to make between Jojo Diaz and Ryan Garcia, but it doesn't make sense. Like, eliminate that belt. Like, eliminate it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that interim title is not supposed to be defended. Like, no. Like, WBC, don't go down the route of the WBA. Ryan Garcia, excuse me, Jojo Diaz, Devin Haney needs to happen. Also, from my understanding, Devin Haney is a network free agent. He's no longer tied to the zone, so basically he can fight wherever. So, no, I'm not trying to hear it. You know, like, they need to eliminate that belt. But is it safe to say that in 135 pounds that you can put Jojo Diaz as a top 135 pounder? I covered his last fight against Rakhimov, and he struggled badly to make weight. It's good to see him at 135. Was able even to grow mustache and a little goatee. But can you say at 135 he's in the top 10? I think he's there. He's definitely over Rolly Romero, in my opinion, who's going to now be fighting Austin Dulé. No, Anthony, can you dig it? Yidget. Next week on the undercard of Charlo versus Castano. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. I got to cover All Access later on today. Yeah, he's in the top 10. Come on. Like, I don't want to talk about any other fights. I'm not going to know, because you need to fight Devin Haney next. Him and Devin Haney need to fight. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about, you know, Jojo Diaz versus Ryan Garcia. No. Ryan Garcia, you know, if he want to fight, he fight the winner. Like, I'm sorry. Like, nah, we got to cut the bullshit. Anyway, good solid win. I'm going to go on to the main event. We're not going to listen to Oscar De La Hoya, because we know he's probably going to say, yeah, of course this can happen. This can happen. You know, no. WBC, do something. It's on them. Please subscribe and teach through controversy with FightView360.com. And I will be headed back to Twitter. Also, the reason why the Zone is doing that on their platform is to stop illegal streaming, because basically people are taking the content and streaming it. So good for them. But me, I'm going to learn a way to get around it, to do my little post-fight videos and show you highlights. I'm just saying. You know, and it's not illegal. You know, even though they put in these little roadblocks, it's not for me. You know, it's for the people who are pirating the shit. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Please subscribe.